Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026. We are at the Harris Conservation Center in, I think it's Hancock, southern New Hampshire, southwestern New Hampshire. I've been here before, and today we're going to do the same loop I did last time, which is up to Skatutakee. I guess it's Mount Scatutaki, and then over to Thumb and come back around. I think it's a little over 5.25 miles maybe. I've only done this hike one time. John has not done it, and Skatutakee is on the 500 highest, so we're going to go do that. It's around freezing right now. We are going to carry spikes and very low snowpack here. It's been warm the last one day. Today's also going to be warm. So we are off, and one thing I know from the last time I did this, which I have to look at when that was, might have been 2020, I don't know. There were some blowdowns, and an artist had come in and carved them and painted some of them. So there was like a dragon's head and a newt and maybe something else. And there's little birds here I can't identify. I'm gonna go do my Merlin app and see what they are. So these are bluebirds. And then there's a whole bunch of goldfinches up in the tree as well. Very cool. I thought they were bluebirds and I couldn't tell until the top one turned. You can see it's blue back very clearly. All right, we're off. It's about what time is it? 10:20. We're less than 0.2 of a mile in, and there's this blowdown that crosses the trail, and here's the snake and the newt. And there's one more that's a dragon, but I think it's coming down off of Thumb. I can't remember. Pretty cool. We've been coming up from the Harris Center on the Harris Scat Trail. It goes from the Harris Center to Scatutaki Mountain, so it's like a combination of the two, and we're going to continue straight. And as you can see, everything's super well marked. We'll be coming back on the Thumbs Down Trail, which goes to Thumb Mountain, but we're going to go up to Scatutaki and then over on the Thumbs Up Trail to go up Thumb Mountain and come back on the Thumbs Down and around. I looked at my track. It was from 2020, and it was a little over 4.75 miles, so shorter than I initially thought. We are not wearing spikes. I don't think we're gonna need them. Things are not icy, and they are pretty soft. And it's right at that temperature where balling up might be happening if you were wearing spikes. This is up at the summit area of Scatutaki Mountain. There's like a little throne cairn, and then there's a view. So my poles aren't going to stick very well. Okay, so over behind the tree here is Crotchet Mountain, which has a ski area. It's also a 500 highest. And then out in the distance are the Unkanuniks, which are they in Manchester? They're right, if they're not in Manchester, they're right on the border with Hooksett maybe. And then behind the tree in here is Rose Mountain in Lynnborough. It's a nice little hike. And then there's North Pack and Packmanadnock. And then across the street is Temple Mountain and Holt Peak. Holt Peak is 500 highest, so are Pack and North Pack. And here we are. We just had a flock of red crossbills fly overhead. Wow, these lower clouds are really moving. Okay, we're gonna go over to Thumb. There's a 3-way intersection here someplace, and we're gonna take the Thumbs Up Trail, and then that'll take us to Thumb, and I believe there's also a nice little seating area over there and a view to Monadnock. So we'll go check it out. I'm glad we have some blue skies today. It's going to rain this afternoon and overnight, I think. We did not wear spikes. There is a little bit of ice under some of the snow, but not much, and the snow is super wet now. Like, it's very grippy. It feels like it's not dry snow. It'll ball right up. So there you have it. This is Skatutakee Mountain. Okay, so the Thumbs Up Trail came along here, and then the Thumbs Down Trail continues that way, and we're on the Thumbs Up still. It's kind of like a spur, and there's this marker for it down there, but there's also one right here. Thumbs up to Mount Thumb. Protected by Decepticons. Okay. Quarter of a mile. We're up on Thumb Mountain now. Behind John, up in the woods, there is an awesome seating area. I will show a little video as we leave. This is looking at North Pack and Pack Monadnock, Temple Mountain, coming around. With the naked eye, I can see Mount Wachusett, but I don't think it will show up on here. It's quite faint. And then this is Monadnock in the cloud. Yeah, there's some bad weather coming, I guess. But it's not nothing. We have blue skies the whole way and mild temperatures. It's a little bit windy right here.
10 miles an hour.
Yeah. Feels a little windier than that. But up there in the trees, there's a really nice seating area. It doesn't have a view though. All right, we're gonna head down. This is like a spur, so we have to go back down the way we came on Thumbs Up, and then we'll head down Thumbs Down. This is that seating area. And it's quite nice. Plenty of spots to sit, and you're almost out of view. Oh yeah, actually from right here, I can see Monadnock. Except it's not, I guess from right here, if the summit weren't in a cloud, I'd be able to see it. So yeah, it's not bad. It's still in the wind here though, at least right now. Okay, well it's not too shabby. This is Thumb Mountain. The elevation is like 1978 or something. It's almost 2,000 feet. We're on Thumbs Down Trail. This is called Jack's Pond. The trail comes right out to it. We're actually standing, I guess, in the pond right here. There's a nice bench right there. And there's a huge bird box on the other side over here. If you can see it. Yeah, right there in the center. Right there. I suspect that's for something like a wood duck, but I don't really know. All right. Wow, down here, nice blue skies. You don't hear any wind. You can't see what's coming. It looks pretty beautiful. It's very warm in the sun. This is Jack's Pond. We're finishing up now, and down here low we have some deer prints. We also had turkey prints down here low. Actually, we haven't gotten back to them yet. Up high there were grouse prints. We heard a barred owl calling to another barred owl. Didn't see it though. A couple places we had flocks of red crossbills, and of course in the parking lot we had the bluebirds. I think they were eastern bluebirds probably, and goldfinches. Saw some other tracks. I don't know what they are. Fox maybe, or ermine. I don't know. The snow is very soft, and anything that's been in the snow as a print has spread out considerably. So hard to tell what stuff is. Of course, squirrel prints. All right, this should be a little under 5 miles. And it was lovely. It's warm. I'm like sweating right now. Thumb and Skatutakee mountains.